I was recently asked the question, what is a judgment? Judgment, of course, is a word we all use for different things. In the law, it talks about a court order saying that one person is indebted to and has to pay another person a certain amount of money. You know, if you were to have a renter that failed to pay their rent to you for a couple of months, you might get a judgment for $1,000 against the person who failed to pay their rent. If, God forbid, you or a relative were hurt in a car accident and you had medical bills in the tens of thousands of dollars and you weren't able to work in the future, if we went to a trial, you might be awarded a judgment of $1 million or $500,000 or a large amount like that. It's kind of the same concept whether we're talking about a smaller amount of money or a much larger amount of money. Now, that is only where the argument begins sometimes, unfortunately. Because can you imagine getting a $1 million judgment in a car accident where a young mother is badly injured or, God forbid, killed? You could get a $1 million judgment against a person, but does that mean they have that kind of money to pay for their mistake? Maybe not. You know, you or I probably don't have $1 million that we could pay the day a judge orders us to. So oftentimes that's just where the fight begins. Yes, a person is legally obligated to pay this amount of money, but can they? And even more so, where is it if they can? So pursuing a debt, collecting on a judgment, it's called, is another challenge that's part of a lot of civil cases. Now, we have experience here at Palmer Law with both steps. First, the first step up front, winning the judgment, getting the court order that one person owes you money for your damages. And the second step, which is actually getting that money to you, the person who is owed it, getting the check in your hand, so to speak. It's two separate steps, and you need someone who's experienced in both of them, and we can help with that.